How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some must-see ghost videos that may just test your nerve. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content, just like this. At night, most of us are sleeping, not expecting anything or anyone to disrupt our homes. At least that's what we hope for. Unfortunately, TikTok user Chase the Bass had the opposite experience when something on the ghostly side decided to make an appearance, as caught on video. In the TikTok clip, we see security camera footage of the inside of a home, presumably in a living room with a view of the kitchen in the background. A few moments after the clip begins, something inexplicable happens. Take a look. As you can see, the light suddenly flickers on and off in the background. Just after this, a ghostly figure walks from the right side of the screen and seems to disappear as it reaches the center of frame. The ghostly figure clearly resembles a human in its shape and stride. The fact that the entity enters the room just after the flicker of the light is certainly uncanny, leaving many to suspect that the two events are related. At the same time, it could just be a person walking into the kitchen, and perhaps the lighting caused the home security cam to glitch a little. So is this just a glitch, or a genuine ghost sighting? Give the clip another look and tell us what you think down in the comments section. Just want to let you know today's episode is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. And it's awesome sponsors like these that allow us to keep making the content that you know and love. Everyone knows Raid Shadow Legends by now, but did you know it's Raid's second anniversary? That's right, it's been 2 years since Raid burst onto the scene and completely took over mobile gaming. And since then, Raid's only gotten bigger and only gotten better. Raid started out as just a bunch of cool character art and a simple concept. Pretty quickly it blew up to be the #1 RPG in the US, with over 1 million daily players, 2 billion battles and a thriving community. Raid wants to thank all its awesome players for the songs and competitions, the cosplay, the good times, and the content creators for helping the player community out. There's never been a better time to jump into Raid and start playing. There's a huge story campaign, crazy boss battles, and my personal favourite, the online PvP arena. To celebrate their second birthday, there's going to be 6 straight weeks of anniversary events and tournaments from the start of March through to mid-April. So what are you waiting for? Download the game, it's absolutely free. Use my special link in the description box below or scan this QR code right here. What you'll get is 1 free epic champion, Jotun. He'll be awesome in the Doom Tower for sure. You'll also get 100,000 silver, 50 gems, and 3 ancient shards, so you can get summoning as soon as you're in the game. Just check out how awesome this free champion is that they're giving away. You'll find all your bonus goodies available in the inbox here for the next 30 days. Children's laughter and play are usually a cause for admiration, not a cause for fear or concern. In elkakui.tv's TikTok video, viewers witnessed the latter, when one young child seems to play with a figure that simply isn't there. Viewers first see a young child playing with a ball on the floor of a living room. What happens next is cause for alarm. Watch. If we watch it again, the child stands up and begins to back away from the ball. All of a sudden, the ball is pushed forward by an invisible force. The child goes back on the ground to catch the ball. She then pushes the toy forward. The ball rolls forward before abruptly stopping, again apparently by a presence that just isn't there. Viewers can see that there's no other person in the living room with the girl, so the creepy movement of the ball can't be explained by another human. Some commenters suggested the uploader looked to prayer and religion for guidance through this mysterious happening. Others suggested the house should go on sale immediately. One wily-eyed viewer said the clip was actually in reverse, which is a plausible explanation, considering the strange movement of the ball at the very end of the clip. So is this a glimpse at a playful spirit, or just some clever editing? Let me know your thoughts down below. Exploring allegedly haunted houses can lead to incredible discoveries as well as terrifying events. YouTuber Edzy Villanueva got a taste of the paranormal when he decided to explore a haunted house in Saudi Arabia, experiencing spooky events that would leave most people fleeing the scene. In the YouTube video, we first see a shot of a man looking into the camera, somewhat scared. The man turns the camera around so we can see the entrance to the house. The YouTuber slowly enters the house, moving the camera around for viewers to see. The house looks fairly empty and dark. After exploring a little more, we can hear the man panic. What he spots is certainly unsettling. Take a look. If we watch it again, we can see the cupboard doors opening and closing repeatedly. There doesn't seem to be any string attached or anyone manipulating the doors. A few seconds later, the doors stop moving and the man walks towards them. He inspects the cupboards in the room, but nothing seems amiss. Approximately 15 seconds later, as the man walks out of the room, we suddenly see another chilling occurrence. The door slams shut right next to him. The door opens again, shutting loudly once more as the man backs away. Some kind of loud rattling noise can be heard in the background. The man then approaches the door to investigate. There doesn't appear to be any explanation for its slamming shut. And soon afterwards, the video abruptly ends. Venturing into haunted houses definitely comes with its own set of risks. While what this YouTuber experienced was certainly petrifying, it's fortunate that he didn't come across any serious harm. Still, it's hard to explain just what caused the strange occurrences in this house. Perhaps this adventure can only be explained by the supernatural. Jail cells usually house individuals who have committed crimes. But what about if, instead of human criminals, they house figures of a paranormal variety? One particular video, as uploaded by DM Secret Facts on YouTube, gives viewers a glimpse of this horrifying possibility. We see footage of the inside of a jail cell, which initially seems empty. A couple of seconds after the clip starts, a red circle appears on the screen, showing viewers exactly where the so-called ghost arrives. The entity is nearly transparent with an amorphous shape. It hovers for a few moments before the video cuts to a larger shot of the cell. The strange misty shape is on the right side of the frame this time, floating around the cell. A few moments later, the jail cell door opens and a guard comes into the room. The guard walks up to a spot just below the security camera and looks right into it. The strange mist hovers just behind the man, who continues to stare into the camera. The guard then leaves the cell and the video shows the shape once more with a close-up on its bizarre form. While the mysterious floating mist in this video is very spooky, it's the guard's dark stare into the camera that makes it especially eerie. It can be assumed that the guard was simply checking that the camera was functioning, but even so, it remains disturbing. Look at those dark eyes. Some viewers have speculated that the guards spotted the strange mist on camera and sent someone to see if the camera was functioning properly. As for the so-called ghost, it's hard to give a definitive answer as to what it could be. Some have dubbed it a visiting supernatural being, or perhaps the soul of a former jailmate who had passed away. It's occurred before, instances where people, animals, or things have disappeared without explanation. Usually these happenings occur in horror movies or TV shows, but what about when they happen in real life? TikTok user Baden Ima Hababa may have just uploaded proof of this with the following video. In the brief clip, we see the inside of a car. In front of the car is a man riding on a bike. Watch what happens and see if you can come up with your own explanation. If we watch it carefully again, the individual holding the camera shifts the view to the outside of the car, where we can see the rails of a bridge and water underneath. A few seconds later, the camera shifts the view back to the front of the car, where the man riding the bike is no longer there. It's certainly difficult to explain just what may have happened to the mysterious man on the bike. Some think it's just a trick of perspective and the bike has simply drifted out of view. However, the fact they're on a narrow bridge with water underneath doesn't leave much space for hiding. It's possible they steered to the right of frame, but that would mean veering in front of a moving car, something a cyclist isn't likely to do. One suspicious detail about the clip is the sudden ending. If the biker really did vanish, why would you stop filming? Still, many viewers believe something mysterious is afoot in this clip. Some called the rider a ghost, while others speculated that they were abducted by aliens. Love to get your take on this mysterious clip in the comments section below. Sometimes frightening incidents occur more than once in a person's lifetime. TikToker official Jessie V has shared 3 instances of her capturing spirits on tape and even being followed by some into her own home. In the first clip, the TikToker explains that she and a friend had decided to go out for a photo shoot together.
Decided to go out and do like a photo shoot thing?
They had gone driving around their city and stumbled upon an old abandoned barn.
Abandoned barn. Now this barn was like half collapsed, the windows were broken.
Thinking this would be a perfect place to capture some interesting shots, the friends took hundreds of photos. When looking back at the photos, the TikToker noticed in one of the shots there was a ghostly figure standing and peering out of one of the windows.
Cloth over her head? It looks like she's standing in the barn, like peering through the window at me.
The figure looks like a woman with a white cloth over her head, wearing a dress that looks like it's from another time period. The TikToker offered the idea that the figure could simply be a strange reflection, but admits she's still haunted by the presence to this day.
And who knows, this could have just been like a really weird reflection, but it still haunts me to this day, so I had to show you guys. What do you think?
In the second clip, official Jessie V describes another eerie event she had with a friend during an expedition to a cemetery, where there's many graves from the 1800s.
To this place called the Boston Mill Cemetery, and there's so many graves there that are from the 1800s.
The pair of friends didn't notice anything creepy during their visit, so they decided to head back home. She ended up uploading the footage to YouTube, where she received a strange message from a viewer. The viewer expressed concern that there was indeed a ghost in the back of the cemetery that day. The TikToker re-examined the footage, where she saw a bizarre ghostly figure wearing dark clothes with a disturbing white face.
Standing behind my friend Matt was this ghost. It almost looks like he's wearing a suit, he has like a white face.
The TikToker explains that no one else was around when the friends visited the cemetery, so there's no way to explain the figure.
And what's creepy is that there was no one there that day, guys. There was absolutely nobody. And to this day, the image of this guy still haunts me.
In the last clip, she explains that she and her husband decided to go back to this cemetery to see if they could find the figure again. She describes feeling sick and weird while in the cemetery.
But the second I stepped foot in this cemetery, I felt so sick and really weird. So I immediately told my husband that I wanted to go home and I did not want to be there.
So she and her husband decided to leave. During their ride back home, she described feeling as if the couple were being followed by someone or something.
It was raining so hard on the way home, it was storming, and the whole way back I felt like we were being followed.
Later on that night, she had a dream in which a group of spirits were standing by her and her husband's bed. When she woke up in the morning, she heard her husband yelling her name out. She went downstairs where her husband said that all of the doors and windows to the car were mysteriously open.
He saw that all the doors of the car were open. All the windows were turned down. Even the sunroof was open. And it made me think that spirits must have followed us home.
As such, she believes that a group of spirits from the cemetery had followed her and her husband home. The fact that this TikToker experienced more than one scary ghostly incident is enough to terrify anyone. Could it be that she has disturbed one too many spirits? And even more worrisome, could they have more scary plans up their ghostly sleeves?
And to this day, the image of this guy still haunts me.
Paranormal figures are already creepy enough on their own, but their creep factor goes up by 100 when we spot them following other people. In a video uploaded by ThinkerTK on TikTok, we get to see this situation in action. The video shows a busy street filled with many people walking by. It's a short clip, but see if you can see anything odd. If you watch it again in slow motion, just next to the woman holding two bags in her right hand, a strange transparent figure can be seen following closely behind. The woman and the individuals near her seem to be oblivious to the potential ghostly figure behind her. It doesn't seem that any obvious harm came to the woman, so some viewers think this may have been a spirit that has some kind of attachment to the woman. Unfortunately, without further information, we may never know the truth about this mysterious clip. Before we take a look at a home video that may show a shadow person, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Also, a completely free way to support our channel is to click that upward facing thumb there. It's said that shadow people have been haunting individuals all over the world for many years. Most of the time, while spooky, nothing comes out of a shadow figure experience that could be considered dangerous. Still, in a YouTube video uploaded by Unsettling Videos, we witness one specific shadow figure that seems like it could potentially have sinister intentions. In the video, the narrator explains that this clip was sent to him by a friend.
My friend just sent me this video of him. This was 5 years ago, of him trying on his new baseball helmet. Now, there's something pretty creepy in these series of videos that you may not see on first glance.
In the clip, we see an individual trying on a baseball helmet in a bedroom. The narrator then says that something was in the hallway which viewers may not have caught the first time around. Take a look.
Look, did you guys see that in the hallway? Let me play it back for you and zoom in. You notice there's a hand or something move.
It looks to be a mysterious dark hand.
You notice there's a hand or something move. Now,
the video's then played back, this time in reverse. The narrator explains that there were no pets or siblings at home at the time the clip was recorded, so the figure viewers will see can't be explained as such. In the reversed clip, the individual puts down the helmet and walks backwards.
Siblings, parents, or pets are at his house. And here's another video of him trying to...
In the hallway, we can now see what seems to be a tall, lanky, shadowy figure peer out from behind the door.
Siblings, parents, or pets are at his house. And here's another video of him...
The clip is played once more, zoomed in on the shadow person, looking as if it's peeking into the room.
Let me play that back for you. There's obviously something peeking in.
The narrator asks viewers if this video acts as proof that ghosts are real. After all, since there was no one else home at the time this clip was recorded, it's hard to explain the shadowy figure. The fact that the shadow person was peering into the room is also disturbing in its own right. Let's just hope this was one isolated, shadowy incident with no more to follow.
Reverse feature. Did you guys see that in the hallway? Let me play that back for you. There's obviously something peeking in.
Now, if you want to see some more freaky ghost videos, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, we have a paranormal playlist there you can binge on for hours and hours. Leave us a comment down below or smash that thumbs up button because it really helps us out. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.